From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, nice mild spring weather. It's going to continue in the days ahead, but we have a little bit of a weather maker that's coming on through, but it looks like maybe a little bit less of a weather maker across Acadiana. We started the week at 70% on rain chances for Friday. Yesterday we were at 80%. Daniel this morning down to 60%, and I have it at 50%, although maybe a slightly better chance as it gets dark as we head into Friday evening, and we'll talk more about that in just a bit. So let's talk about the whole big picture here as we look at that upper level low. It's swinging through the west. It's been a big weather maker, and the atmospheric river associated with it, it continues to show up, but not as robust as it was a few days ago. We have a ridge of high pressure dominating just to our southwest, and that's been keeping us nice and warm and relatively dry. So here's the big picture across much of the U.S. Wet weather, more wet weather across California, still the risk of more flooding, and that's before the snow starts to melt, which will be coming in the weeks ahead. By the way, pretty good snow cover up across here up into Minnesota, headwaters of the Mississippi River. We'll see how much of that bump comes down. And as usual, as you get into the latter part of March and into April and May, are we going to have big weather, wet weather systems in the nation's midsection? And you probably got to say yes, because our storm track has been the west and then moving toward the Great Lakes. So we'll see how that plays out down the line. But right now, all our concern is when's the next chance of rain and storms, and that looks to get here later Friday, but you'll see the model data not supporting a whole lot in the way of weather coming on through. So as we get into tomorrow, severe weather threats still in the same general location from the Rio Grande, Del Rio area all the way up through Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City, perhaps Tulsa, and then we move into Friday into Friday night, a little bit more of a bullseye here, an enhanced risk of severe storms where we thought we'd see an enhancement northeast Louisiana into Mississippi, but the southern fringe of that enhanced area starts right around northern Evangeline, northern St. Landry Parish on northward. This is where severe storms are most likely going to occur, and I think they're going to be even a little bit farther north than this enhanced risk area. Now notice Acadiana, coastal parishes in a marginal to slight risk, most of us in a slight risk zone, and we're going to say of an isolated severe storm that could be capable of producing damaging winds or tornado. But right now we're not seeing a whole lot on our high resolution model data that we're going to see a whole lot of storms in Acadiana proper, but we'll get to that in just a bit. Overnight tonight, breezy and mild, clouds coming back in, 67, 68 the low. That's going to be about it. Tomorrow, sun and cloud mix into the afternoon, breezy and warmer than today. Will be upper 70s to lower 80s. Notice those winds still gusting in the 25, 28 mile per hour range, so another breezy day. Tomorrow night, staying breezy, mostly cloudy, temperatures closer to 74 low. And here we go into Friday. Weather system, we have a frontal trough that's trying to work its way on through, but it runs out of gas. But there will be a few isolated showers or storms. Notice you don't see a whole lot of action, all manifesting, we think, north of the area. And then we'll have this little bit of a trough is going to get out into the Gulf and then move back northward and give us a good chance of rain come Sunday. So here's the European model's take on the same weather system, and it is hitting Senla on northward and maybe northern parishes of Acadiana with a good chance of storms, but watch the I-10 corridor. Most of the action stays north of I-10, so we'll still have to watch the radar, and what the models tell us and what happens in the real world are sometimes two very different things, but we have that low-end risk of severe weather and not much in the way of high rain chances. Saturday looks to be your best day this weekend. You get into Sunday, here comes that return flow. Showers and thunderstorms look to be a pretty good bet going into Sunday, so keep that in mind. And we could get a pretty good soaking. Notice the rain that we get Saturday through the first weather system, a quarter inch or less, much more farther to the north. Then you add the rain on Sunday, and then we have pockets of a couple of inches of rain at the very least, although it looks disorganized and we're not going to get uniform soaking across the area. Upper 60s overnight tonight, tomorrow into the lower 80s, and that's reflected in our True View forecast. Breezy and mild. We'll call it fair to partly cloudy skies, and with any luck around 7:30 tonight, you might be able to see a space station, but it's not the International Space Station. We'll talk more about that coming up in our main weathercast. 83 the high tomorrow, again with that sun and cloud mix. The severe weather threat, lower end severe weather threat as we head into Friday evening. Saturday looks good. We'll take out that thunder shower there. Sunday, a better chance of rain and storms, and then cooler as we go into next week. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up right after the break.